Prime Business. I'm Nokip Kimboy, and we begin with Marty's Finance Bill. The Ministries of Transport, Environment and National Planning, as well as the Kenya Revenue Authority, have today met the Finance and National Planning Committee on the Finance Bill 2024, proposing a 7 shilling increase on the road maintenance levy. The Ministry of Transport says this will enable them maintain the roads, while KRA expects a total revenue of 1.29 billion shillings from the various acts in the Finance Bill 2024.
All the income tax measures which are proposed in this finance bill is going to yield 84.4 billion shillings. And this is equivalent to about 0.7% of GDP. Two, all value-added tax measures are expected to give a yield of 32 billion, which is equivalent to 0.18% of GDP. All excise tax measures are expected to yield 62.3 billion shillings, equivalent to 0.35% of GDP. All Tax Procedures Act presented in this bill are expected to yield 1.3 billion or 0.01% of GDP. The Miscellaneous Act is expected to, the measures in that act are expected to give us 12.3 billion, and out of which eco-levy is supposed to give about 10 billion. Tax measures under the medium-term revenue strategy, we expect about that 6.7 billion. And then additional measures, VAT Act, about 90 billion, Excise Duty, 500 million, Miscellaneous Fees and Levies Act, 19.3 billion, income, I think, in total, all of them is about 346.7 billion. And this is equivalent to 1.92 billion.
Fuel levy of 18 shillings per litre to 25 shillings per litre. The second is to find mechanism of funding what we have dubbed in the Ministry orphan roads, particularly paved rural roads that currently are not being maintained. So, Chair, if we make a proposal of 7 shillings per litre, we will at least increase the resources to 115 billion. And if you do the calculation there, Mr. Chair, you will find that the current allocation from every constituency for Kenya rural roads would at least go up for Kenya and Kura. And Mr. Chair, why are we increasing this money? We are increasing so that we can meet the demand. But also we are increasing so that we can solve the other problem of orphan roads.
Eco-levy will be applied to products that are known to contribute significantly to the waste patterns, such as the single-use plastics, electronic waste, and non-biodegradable materials. And the proposed uses of levy, Chairman, as I come to almost the conclusion, one is that the revenue generated from this levy will be earmarked for several key initiatives as outlined below. One is enhance waste management systems through investment in modern, efficient waste management infrastructure to ensure that waste is managed properly from point of generation, storage, and disposal, reducing environmental pollution and creating jobs in the waste management sectors. And this will be done throughout the country in the 47 counties.
This taxation, people with disabilities